Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon from any part of the world you are joining. Apologies, we are starting a bit late. We have to figure out some technical issues with our channel. My name is Pascal, and I'm the program manager for Inspire. So, those joining, please let's know where you are joining from. Mention your name, your business name, and the country you are joining in from. Let's know that we have people in the room. So, your name, your business name, and the country you are joining in from. Let's start immediately. Okay, we are waiting for you. Tell us your name, your business name, and the country you are joining in from so that we know we have people here. So while we are waiting for you, once again, welcome to um, Inspire Ideate 5.0, and we want to use this opportunity to once more congratulate you guys for making it this far. We got a lot of applications from startups across Africa, but then you are among the very lucky few, very few that made it to this training. We normally get hundreds and sometimes 1,000 and more applications every every cohort, but then we had to meticulously pick um, those that meet our criteria because we have limited space for each of the cohorts and we can't go beyond that space. So, once again, congratulations to you guys. So, we are waiting for you to introduce yourself. While you are doing that, just a quick rundown of some questions that some of you have asked and just a brief rundown. So you can mention your name, your business name, and your country in the chat box. And if you have questions, you can type them in. So as soon as I'm done with the introductory part, I will start taking other questions. So as you already know, the Ideate program is an ideation program by Inspire Hub, Abuja Technology Village. Now, it brings together experts, mentors, and coaches that are passionate about helping individuals, groups to realize their business ambitions. So, as a startup, you've built your website or your MVP, or you're even starting. Your idea is still in your head or is on paper, but you are not sure of the next stage the next step to make. Ideate program is meant for you. We just finished the Ideate 4.0 last week, so we are starting with you guys next week. So some will ask, how is Ideate different from the startup program? As you already know, you guys are already in a group where we continuously give you support for your startup. So if you have any question regarding your business, any challenge you are facing, maybe in terms of marketing, reaching your audience, getting through to investors and all, our group is a safe space for you to do all you want, all the question you. In fact, we are even giving you. I think that was mentioned in your mail. You have access to our co-working space here at Merit House, 22 Agri Euros UA, you have access to the co-working space free of charge all through this all through the time you'll be having your training. So from now till I think your training should be ending around October or November, you can approach anybody you see in charge of the co-working space and tell them that you are admitted for the Ideate 5.0 program, and you show them proof of the mail, congratulation mail sent to you. You will have access to the co-working space. So both co-working space, software discounts, and all partnerships that we've procured for you guys, you have all the support and mentorship you need for this program. Shortly, we'll be attaching you guys to some mentors. So if you need more direct engagement with a mentor, we'll be matching you guys with mentors that will answer your questions closely. In case you are not able to ask them on the group, or you don't want to send a personal DM to myself or other admins on the group, you can approach your mentors. Now, this program is meant for tech-enabled startups. So if you are in this program, it's either your business is fully a tech startup or your business is enabled by tech. And it's because we see the high growth potential in your business. So we are believing in you, even if you don't believe in yourselves. But then we want you to be believing yourself during this program. So that's why we are putting you on this edge to make sure that you bring your business dreams to life. Now, some of you asked me about traveling from wherever they are and all. Now, it's not mandatory you attend in person. The program, in fact, 90% of the program will be online, so you are free to join wherever you are. But then if you are close to our co-working space, you can have access to the co-working space free of charge. You can even come in here, have access to our network and internet access, the space and all. You can join in from here. You are free to do that. So you don't necessarily need to travel from Ghana or from Zimbabwe or from South Africa to come for the program. Simply join in online. Then during the program, we'll be giving you access to some resources that we got from some of our sponsors and partners to support you. The speakers too, the facilitators you'll be having a lot of interactions with your facilitators. So if they're able to share their resources with you, good and fine, we'll share it with you guys on the group. The same with the presentation materials. So some people asked about funding. Now, this program doesn't guarantee you access to any funding. We are not promising that we are giving any funding, but then the training we are giving you will prepare you for funding to the extent that any investor you approach and you've done all we've asked you to do and you have enough traction, investors will be queuing up to invest in your business because they will see the profitability or the future in your business. So try as much as you can to join in the program, the assignments that the facilitators will be giving you, because all of them is aimed at refining your business, helping you get traction, and making you investment ready even before you start approaching investors. Now we will have a demo day sometime in November. We will communicate the date to you. Now the whole essence is that after your program and training, we believe that you will go through all that you'll be taught. Now the demo day is an opportunity for you to showcase what you have applied and the effect it has made in your business. Only the top 12 people will be selected for the demo day. If you are not up to 12 and we select only 5, that's fantastic. So we want you to work on your business. Only the top people will be picked to pitch to investors. We'll be inviting investors, business angels, venture capital firms to come for the demo day. So if they find your business promising and investable, of course, they will pick you from there So we are telling you now that you should start preparing for the demo day in November. You have enough time. It could be an opportunity for you to get your seed funding even before the end of the year. So we are giving you the tip now so that you start preparing for it. So we are waiting for you guys. If you are just joining, drop in your name, your business name, and the country you are logging in from. Okay, so I think that's all for the questions that some of you sent. I think I've cleared the question. So all through the program will span for 5 weeks, starting from Monday. So from Monday, you have 5 weeks for the program, and it will include online sessions with the facilitators, and then fireside chats with trainers and entrepreneurs where they teach you on a topic and you get to ask them any question at all, both from funding, founder market fit, product market fit, any question you have for them regarding your startup. So all through the program, you'll be having your program over the course of 5 weeks, and you'll be having at least 2 sessions in a week, 2 sessions with facilitators and one fireside. So for each week, you should expect at least 2 sessions. So that's about that. So now the floor is open for you to ask all your questions. So if you have any questions, you can type them in the comment section so that we take them now. So we're waiting for you. You have 7 minutes. This is meant to be a 30 minutes session between now and 10:30. So if we don't get your questions, we will assume that you understand all we've mentioned. Okay, so I'm seeing introductions now. We have Osasuwem Asoro, CEO of Asoro Automotive from Nigeria. Okay, Asoro, great to have you here. We have Giyani Druli Trade Hunt joining from South Africa. Great to have you, Dr. Ephraim Ndruli. Omo, you need to teach me how to pronounce this name so I get used to South African name. So we have Sadiya from Nigeria, and she's from YSEV. We have Ugonna Ogwa. Okay, Ugonna, you've not introduced yourself and you're asking a question. Oh yeah, introduce yourself. So it's asking question around how long is the usage of the um of the co-working space. So your usage of the co-working space would be just for the 5 weeks that you'll be having your training. The Ideate program will span for 5 weeks. We might add an extra week for maybe revisions and preparing you for the pitch deck. So we are going to join maybe the Ideate 4 fellows and then the Ideate 5, those that finish from the program. We'll be joining you together for the final week revision and questions in case you have questions and all. So just have it in mind that it's just for 5 weeks, maximum 6 weeks. That's if we add that extra week. But then if subsequently we see that you are serious about your startup, you can approach us or approach the managers of the co-working space, they will pass your request to us. So if, for example, you still need it for, let's say, 6 months, we can ask them on your behalf to give you some reasonable discount. That's if you need some more extra week. But then for the 5 weeks, you will be having your program, you have access to it totally free of charge. The co-working space, access to the internet and all free of charge. But then after that, you are entitled to discounts if you need the space. Not just discounts for your startup. Maybe you want to have an event relating to your startup. So anything that could help your startup at all, will be giving you discounts so that we make sure that we give you all the support you need for your business to thrive. So okay, we have Romeo Ufem, CEO Pay Code from Nigeria. So Romeo, welcome. Good to have you here. So please, if you have more questions, drop your questions in the comment box. This is the time for you to ask all your questions. Please, you can, of course, whenever you have some challenges and all, you can drop your questions on in the group, or if it's something personal, you can share that with me. I can answer your question, or any of the admins on the group. You can share them. So someone is asking, do you give support for legal documentation and compliance? For example, obtaining license from CBN? No, Inspire Hub doesn't give any support for legal documentation and compliance from CBN or what. We do not do that as part of our services. What we run here is a co-working space and support for startup. But then when you come to Inspire Hub, there are other lawyers there that they have their offices. They are not part of the Inspire co-working space, but they rented their offices there. So you can choose any of the lawyers there and approach them. But then Inspire as a whole doesn't offer legal support, but you can approach any lawyer or some of the lawyers here that rented their space too. They can offer you that. So I don't think we have any other question here. Okay, so I believe there are no more questions. So you have to also note that for you to graduate for the program and be addressed as an Ideate fellow, you must attend at least 80% of the sessions. That one is non-negotiable. So no matter whatever says, the sessions normally hold 2 to 4 p.m. Um, every day. Sorry, twice in a week. Then the fireside chat, sometimes you might have it maybe on Fridays or close to the weekend, generally close to the weekend. But then in all you are doing, make sure you attend 80% of the sessions. If the timing is not convenient for you, you can send us a message on WhatsApp, or you can drop it as a comment on the WhatsApp group. Maybe we can find a way around it. So that's about that. Um, I think we don't have any other question. So please note all of these I've mentioned. I will also post all of this information on the group for those that are not able to attend. And then if you're not able to attend the session will be recorded. It will be here on YouTube. So it will be on the unlisted session, so that it's just our participants that have access to it. So the link will be shared with you, and it will be accessible to you in case you're not able to attend some of the sessions, but then try and attend at least 80% of the sessions. So I think that's all for now. This is exactly 10:30 and I can't see any question here. So thank you everyone for attending this session and thank you for making out time. So we are looking forward and we are excited to see you build a startup that will take the world. Okay. So we are looking forward to see you build a startup that will grow and even go to the extent of initial public offering like the big startups or gets acquired like the Paystack and all. Okay, do you give guide on pitch deck and writing it with startup? Of course, we give guides on pitch deck. You have a session specially meant for pitch deck and presentation. And then in your application form, I think there was a question on uploading your pitch deck, and we gave you a link to see how pitch decks are prepared. So you can visit that link also to learn more about pitch deck. So, but then you have a session on pitch deck, how to pitch for grants and all of those things. So we will not write your pitch deck for you. No, you are the CEO of your business. We are not writing pitch deck for you. We will not be the one to go out there and pitch your startup for you, but we'll give you all the resources, all the training you need. And please ask this question on the group so that we send you the link again on the group. So guys, we are going to close this session now. If you have any more question, drop your questions on the group. We'll send the link for the pitch deck on the group. Just drop the question on the group and the admins on the group will send you the link for the sample pitch deck and all. A lot of resources will be shared with you too, so you make maximum use of them. So thank you very much, and we look forward to having a great time with you guys. Thank you, and enjoy the best of your weekend.